What is up, guys? Episode 1. Today is March 29th. It is Sunday. Today I'm going to talk to you about 5 things that will help you gain control of your life. Also, in every single one of these episodes, I'm also going to be sharing with you guys my current results and just talk to you guys a little bit about how my week went. So stay tuned for these videos. I'm going to do this every single week moving forward. And again, just share with you my results and go in depth just a little bit more about each of these things that I'm about to share with you in this video. Alright, so 5 tips on how to gain control of your life. The first thing that I would really like for everybody to keep in mind is that you have to take care of yourself first. You can't help others and be there for your family if you can't help yourself. So that is my absolute number one thing that you should concentrate on as far as how to really gain control of your life. Taking care of your physical fitness and just being healthy is absolutely important. It will change you as a person. It will help you be there more for your children in the future, your kids, things like that. So try to put yourself first. I know it's easy to get wrapped up in life and just to kind of like let other things take priority, but it is so important that you put yourself first, and you should never feel guilty about that. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about a little bit is my number 2. Don't let things that happen in your life define you. You know, like for an example, like what's going on with this virus that's going around right now. It's definitely an unfortunate situation. But you know what? Pretend that this situation wasn't even currently happening right now. Like if it's not this, what else is going to happen that's going to deter you from getting to your results or getting in shape? Like if it's not this, it's going to be something else. So you just got to not take no for an answer and just make no excuses. There's always a way to get over these hurdles. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So you can't look at this as an excuse to like not work out. There's always things you can do. Guys that have gotten in shape and reached their goal, I can tell you this and I can promise you this, that they will not let stuff like this stop them. You're gonna see these people at home doing just very creative workouts because you know what? They're not going to want to throw away their results. So if you're struggling and you're really wanting to start taking control of your life and you're kind of putting it off to the side right now just because, the gyms are closed, I promise there's other things you can do. There's always things you can do to take control and just make it happen. There's a few people in my group right now. Unfortunately, they were lifting and they were relying on going to the gym, and now they have to do body weight exercises. There's always things that we can do to get you to your goal. Or, if you're on your own, there's always things you can do to get you to your goal. You just got to get creative. There's plenty of information out there to just do some creative workouts at home. So don't let this, what's going on right now, take control and just decide where you're going to end up when this is all over. Because this could go on for months. You don't know. So it's important that you just take action like today. Don't wait around because there's really never going to be a perfect time to start. Because like I said, if not this, what's going to happen next? There's always going to be things that will always happen. It's just life. So don't let things that are currently happening dictate on where you're going to go the next few weeks. The next thing, number 3, concentrate on the positive things in your life. It's so easy and so, it's very normal, it's including myself, but it's so easy to get caught up in just the negative things. So concentrate on positive things that are going on in your life. Like, if you don't have the virus, for an example, be thankful for that and then use that as a reason to like work out because you can. Like there's a lot of people that are sick right now and they can't. They're hung up in the bed, and they're not able to like go anywhere, do anything. They don't have the energy. Obviously, if you have this disease, you can't really work out, obviously. So look at is being try to be positive about it. Concentrate on the positive things, like you have your health, you have your family, maybe you still have your job, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people lost their jobs because of what's going on right now, or got laid off, or, now I have to come up with all these extra expenses because now they have to take care of their kids, so there's extra costs with that because they're no longer in school. So there's always things that are going on. So if you got a job, just be thankful that, you have a job and you're able to still support. Try not to get too wrapped up on the negative and think about all the negativity stuff that comes out of this, which is, I can't go to this restaurant anymore. I can't do this. I can't do that. Try to concentrate on the positive things in life. Even when this is all over, I'm only talking about this because this is currently what everybody's talking about. But even when this is all over, it's easy to get wrapped up on the negative things in life. So try to look past that and concentrate on positivity, and just try to move past it. Don't let that get in your way from doing what you should be doing, which is taking control of your life. Don't let the negative things bring you down. Number 4, it kind of goes along or hand in hand with number 3, but try to limit how much you go on Facebook, watch the news and things like that, because it is so easy to let that bring you down, because every single thing that you watch the news, it's all negative. It's all negative shit. You have to start limiting, maybe even completely eliminate watching the news. The big things that are happening around us, you're going to hear from other people. You don't need to really watch the news. You'll hear about it. And then also social media, it's the same shit. Try to limit how much you go on social media. For me, for an example, it's easy to scroll Facebook and just the same shit with news. You're going to see negative crap all over. So when I go on social media, I go on there to do what I need to do, which is basically just check my notifications, because I do run an online closed Facebook group. So I'm always checking my notifications and things like that. But I go on there, I do what I need to do, and then I get off. Me and my wife, we have rules set in place. For when we hang out together, we try to limit our time on our phones because it just takes away from things that we should be doing together, which is cooking and just having good conversation. So we always try to limit how much we're on our phones. So phones can be life ruiners. Seriously, you got to try to limit that and just try to stay away from the news completely. Because like I said, you're going to hear about shit from other people. So to watch the news is really not that necessary. So that would be my tip number 4. Number 5, get out of the abusive relationship that you might have with yourself. What I mean by that is because a lot of people, they have these limiting beliefs about themselves, I tried this over and over again, and I feel like I'm just going to fail again, so why bother even trying? You have to change your story. The reason why I say an abusive relationship with yourself is because look at it this way. This is the best way to put it. What happens when you're around somebody, say if you're in an abusive relationship, an actual relationship, and, that person is telling you negative things about you every single day. You're going to actually start to believe those things. It's more common with women being in an abusive relationship with a guy, and, they get told these things over and over again, and then they start to believe it. That's what happens, and vice versa. If you're in an abusive relationship with anybody, it could be a friend, it could be even family member. It's not a good situation. So the worst thing you could do is be in a really abusive relationship with yourself. What story and what are you telling yourself every single day? Are you telling yourself that, hey, I can do this, or last time this happened, but you know what? I'm going to make changes and I'm going to make a change and I'm just going to do this and I'm not going to do what I've done in the past this time. And then just, recite those things to yourself every single day, even if you have to write it down. Me personally, I struggled with this too. I had negative things that I always said to myself all the time. I didn't maybe obviously say it, but I'm thinking it. So what I have done, and this has really helped me in the past, I actually wrote down my new story and positive things. You can do this. You are going to succeed. You will reach your goal. And I actually recite those things, but I pretty much memorized it. And sometimes it helps to even say it out loud in the morning when you wake up. Just look in the mirror and just say it, because the best thing you could do is tell yourself those positive things every single day. And I promise that if you do that, like at least for 30 days even, and you do that seriously for 30 days, you're going to start to believe it, just like you would if somebody were to tell you negative crap to you every single day. You're going to start to believe it. The same thing is going to happen, only in a better direction, obviously, if you say positive things. So I would definitely recommend trying that. So that's all I got to say. So those are the 5 things. So just to run through and kind of overview, number 1, take care of yourself first. You know, you can't be there for your family and stuff like that if you can't put yourself first. You have to do that. Number 2, don't let things in life define you. You know, like what's happening today. Take control. Number 3, concentrate on the positive things in life. Don't dwell on the negative. Number 4, try to avoid the news completely and just limit and how much you're on social media. It's going to help you, I promise, and your relationship with your family and your friends and all that stuff. And then number 5, get out of the abusive relationship that you might have with yourself. Recreate your new story and recite it to yourself every single day when you wake up and before you go to bed, and do that for 30 days. And I would recommend writing it down. That's all I got to say. That's what I want this episode to be about. I promise that as we go along here, you're going to see me put all this stuff into action because I want change. I want a better life, and there's nothing wrong with wanting more. A lot of people look down on people, say, you know, you have a really great job. Why would you want to leave that job? You know, like, is it so bad that I want more? You know what I mean? Don't feel guilty about that. So next, I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about my results right now, and which is, right now I'm sitting currently at 180 pounds at 13.1% body fat. And this week, I missed no workouts. I work out 6 days a week, and I am super, super excited to get down into the single digits. That is my goal. 9%. I would love to be at 9%, so I have about 4% that I'd like to lose. And I think I honestly can do that in like a month, maybe a month and a half. So by summer, I should easily be in the single digits. And then when I get there, I would love to like actually like gain some size and all that good stuff. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys like measurements and give you guys tips about like what I'm doing with my workouts, things with eating. All that good stuff is to come. So stay tuned for these future episodes. If you guys have things that you want me to talk about, go ahead and say something in the comment section and say, hey man, could you talk about this? You know, and I promise that I will make note and I will write it down, and I will make a list of things that people are asking for me to talk about. But that's all I got to say in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Look forward to more episodes to come on all forms of social media. I'm excited for this. And then also, just do know, if you guys do want to jump on this new journey with me to getting in shape, please fill out my questionnaire at teambeasthaven.com. Again, that's teambeasthaven.com. That is the first step. If you want to join my team, Team Beast Haven, go to that site, teambeasthaven.com, and fill out my online questionnaire where I give you guys pretty much meal plans and give you all the tools and accountability, motivation, all that stuff. Anything you guys need, I basically am there to give you my all and get you guys awesome results. Until the next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.